All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. We are going to continue working on our priest, Sourless. We are currently level 10, and we're starting this episode off in the Undercity. We made our way over here off camera because we need to do quite a bit of housekeeping to start things off. That was the first thing on my list of things that I wanted to do tonight. So the things on my list are we want to put up, well, first of all, we want to smelt the ore that we have here. We want to put everything we have on the auction house. I want to check the price of the leather and see what that situation is looking like to see if it's worth putting up or if we should just be vendoring it. We also have some slumber sand in our bags. That I would like to put in the bank until we start doing some open world PvP, because that's going to be nice to be able to use. And we might want to think about heading over to Durotar and doing the Razor Hill quest so that we can get, I don't know if it's Razor Hill or Senjin Village, but we get the really sticky glue from those quests, and it's like 10 charges from that item. So that's might be worth doing because we'll definitely use those two items in PvP in the future. Next thing on our list, actually that was pretty much it. Oh, train first aid. That was the last thing that we need to do while we're here. After that, the plan really this episode, guys, is just to continue working on some of these quests. I want to get started on the Grave Robbers quest. I want to get working on that. After that, we might head east and start working on these quests and then swing back over to do the family crypts. This plan could change. We might end up going over to Durotar. But let's go ahead and smelt all this ore that we have. So since we have mining, we can smelt. We're going to smelt all of this into bars. So yeah, I guess we could have been doing that while I was chit-chatting with you guys. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff to put on the auction house. We got all of those herbs. We have the leather, potentially. We have all this copper ore that we're putting up. We have the tiger's eye. So quite a bit of stuff. And we need to get out of our bags. Speaking of bags, I thought about sending just a little bit of gold from our warlock over here so that we could buy some bigger bags. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I might not do it until, well, actually, that's not going to work because this series is going to be way ahead. However, I might take this episode to think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I really don't want to send gold over to this character because I want to try and do it all myself. That shorted us by one. We're one short of a stack. That's really unfortunate. It's alright, we're still gonna put it up. Alright, and then we need to find our first aid trainer. Where could that possibly be? Let's go ask a guard. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I am having a good day. It's been pretty chill. We're gaming in the dark tonight, as you can tell. I got the lights on. Chill vibes. Chill vibes. So we're passing by the auction house. Let's go ahead and check this out real quick since we're here. Let's do a quick search for light leather and see what that situation is looking like. Looks like it's not selling for much at all. A stack of 20. A stack of 10 is selling for 9. It's still probably better than what we would get for vendoring it. Let's go ahead and put it up. 5 silver. Yeah, I still think it's better than what we would get for vendoring it. I wonder if these will sell. What's cool about this add-on is it will literally tell me if posting it is more expensive. Like if I'd make more from selling it to a vendor. So at least we can't make that mistake. At least I don't think. Depositive's 28. Yeah, I guess. This was way more expensive when we were... Yeah, no, we're not... That's crazy. What the hell? That's wild. This was way more expensive earlier. I'm glad we dropped herbalism, because I don't think that's going to make us much money. I'm just going to sell the Peace Bloom to a vendor, I guess. Like, what's the situation? Why is it... Why did the price tank that bad? I have 7 of them. Yeah, the price really dropped. That's insane. Someone put a bunch of... Yeah, people started undercutting like crazy. Like this, there's a stack here of 20 for 7 silver. 650. Yeah, people just started dropping the price. That's nuts. All right, well, we'll just sell those to a vendor, I guess. And then we'll put the rough stone up as well. God, the prices are insane. I was selling the rough stone for way more than this. That's nuts. All right, let's put our copper 75. All right, I'm not crazy, right? You guys saw this. Maybe I should wait. I'm gonna try something real quick. Shopping. So 1 stack of 9 for 70. Well, I guess I'll put it up. Yeah. The add-on's warning me. It's like, are you sure you want to do that? No, let's hang on to it for now. I think this is a bad time. I think if we wait, we can make more money from it. So I'm gonna put it in our bank for now. At least it's safe in our bank. Let's also put our slumber sand in there. All right, I'm gonna cross these couple things off my list. Putting up auctions is off my list. Perfect. So the only thing we have left to do here, let's sell the Peace Bloom.
What is it?
I'm tempted to get rid of the weak troll blood potion. I just don't think we're gonna be using it. Okay. And then we need to find our first aid trainer. Guess we'll ask a guard. A profession trainer. I am looking for first aid. Where's he at? Rogue's Quarter. So looking like we also need to repair here shortly. Oh, I'm going the wrong. Am I going the wrong way? No, I think we can get there this way too. Just wraps around. I'm really enjoying this character so far, guys. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really just honestly kind of been addicted to playing it. I'm trying to squeeze episodes out whenever I possibly can at this point. Alright, we got quite a bit of linen here. Let's throw our first aid on our bars. Let's just get to making these. But yeah, I'm having a ton of fun. It's been great. It's nice playing on the anniversary servers. It's nice playing a priest. It's nice being horde. And it's also nice just been like kind of taking our time and just, you know, no stress, no strings attached. You know, we're just having a good time. Just having a good time. And it also feels really good to be making Let's Plays again. Consistently, I guess. You know, like I said in the previous episode, you know, just life kind of hit me with a few, I don't know, a few rough patches, I guess, is maybe for lack of a better term. And, you know, just been kind of, going with the flow and haven't really had a lot of time for making stuff the last few months, but it feels really good to kind of get back in the swing of things, kind of have more of a consistent schedule going, and I'm hoping to keep it up. So that's kind of where we're at. How far do we have to go in this before we can learn the? Okay, so we have to get to 40. My God, that's crazy. Okay, guess we'll just turn it all into bandages, I guess. I mean, I don't really see us using these linen bandages. We probably really honestly won't use first aid until we're much further into it. I think the first contested zone we're probably going to step foot in is Stone Talon. And that's probably where we'll get ganked for the first time. And then there's Hillsbrad Foothills, and then there's Ashen Vale, and then, you know, as far as Horde side leveling, that's pretty much the extent that I know. So once we get past that point, it's going to start getting really interesting for us in regards to finding quests to do, and because I kind of have it down to a science. Like, I know all the quests that are up until that point. I've done them all several times, but once we get to a certain point, that's when I'm starting to go, all right, I've never done this stuff before, so that's when it's going to get a little interesting. Oh my God, this is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. This eyeball is moving, and there's a hatchet in the head. That is insane. I have never seen this before, and a hand. That's crazy. That's nuts. All right, I can't stop looking at it. That's crazy. All right, well, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's get out of here. Before we do that, is there a place that I can repair real quick? Bag vendor. Ooh, let's check that out. Leather armor merchant.
What now?
Here we go.
Watch your back.
1 silver to repair.
And
Wild.
you,
All right. 5 silver for another bag. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gives us a little bit more space to work with. All right, so now we just need to get out of here. We're gonna head back to Brill. I could hearth, but let's just go ahead and save it, because it is an hour cooldown. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk, and I'll meet you guys back in Brill in just a moment. Okay, as we're entering town, it looks like one of our auctions sold, our auction of light leather. So that's pretty cool. Already making some sales. That's fantastic. I don't remember how much we put that up for. I know it wasn't much, but it's something. It's silver in the bag. I'll take it. See, this add-on will actually tell me. So Sourism, our warlock, has 26 gold, and I spent quite a bit of gold. I bought a bunch of cloth, wool cloth in particular, which was pretty expensive. It was like 75 silver a stack, and I bought quite a bit. So I think I was up to almost 40 gold. Or before I started, I dropped easy 20 gold on mats and stuff for professions. So it was all from ore too, pretty much. So if we just do that again, we should have no problem getting a mount. All right, so let's kind of refocus here. So we're gonna work on this Grave Robbers quest. Level 13 is a little high, so I don't think we're gonna do that family crypt quest at, like, probably soon. we'll probably go to Durotar first and maybe come back. I don't know. We'll see. I think after this quest, we'll swing this way and see if we can knock these ones out. But this quest is going to take a little bit of time. From what I remember, the drop rate on these Ickers kind of sucks. Also, finding every, I think the grave robbers and the mongrels. I think the mongrels in particular kind of suck to find. The good news is they're level 6s, so we're kind of high level for this quest actually. So it might go a little bit quicker than usual. Some more copper up here. We're going to definitely need to grab that. Let's mind blast this guy. Get blasted. Not gonna forget to loot. I'll come back for this guy. I'm just trying to grab this vein first. Get blasted. Should make a macro where every time I use Mind Blast, it says get blasted. That'd be hilarious. Wait, can we do that? Just for fun. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's create a new one. Where can I find Mind Blast? Where's the Mind Blast icon? This is a total waste of time, but you know, this is the kind of stuff that that we're gonna do. We're just gonna have some fun with the game. Why not? In our long journey to 60, let's just have some fun. It's gonna be a spell. Here it is, right there. Mind Blast. Oh no, whoops. There we go. Okay. And then slash cast Mind Blast slash say get blasted. Does that work? Let's test it out. Probably not. I don't really know much about macros. Get blasted. No way. That's hilarious. I'm probably the only one who thinks that's funny. But we're gonna roll with it. And from my understanding about macros, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but it will always cast the newest rank, like the highest rank of the spell. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Oh, that's funny. Get blasted. Oh man. I wonder how long before that gets annoying. Auction of ruined leather scraps sold. I'm just kind of following the copper ore. I mean, there's just a lot of it. Like I said, I can't leave money on the table. Nah, mean. Here it is. Okay, let's head back. Finish up this Knoll business. Alright, what do we need? We still need quite a bit of Doomweed. We need 3 more of the Ichors. So the Ichors is actually not that bad. Let's wreck this camp. Yeah, I love Renew because it's like in between kills. You just toss that up. Especially at the early levels. Like once you get higher up, Renew isn't really viable. However, early game, it's the biz. Okay, we're done with the grave robbers and we're done with the Ichors. So now we can just focus on grabbing the Doomweed and finding wherever these mongrels are. I'm glad that the Doomweed's pretty available. It's not very scarce. Where are the mongrels? Oh, it looks like they're more over here. A little bit more north. When do we get Psychic Screen? 14. Alright, our last Doomweed. This quest actually wasn't too bad. I remember it taking longer for some reason. I'm just gonna take these both of these guys out real quick. Get blasted, get blasted, get blasted! Here we go. Here's the mongrels. Can we take... Yeah, we probably take 3. Ooh, maybe not. I didn't realize we were so low on mana. Mind Blast really does a number on your mana. I forgot about that. I think we still got it though. Oh, shoot. Maybe not. Get to the fence. Get to the fence. Get to the fence. Oh man, that was a bit scary there. I forgot how much mana Mind Blast takes. Maybe we shouldn't use that as much. Scroll protection. We'll take that. On top of our stand buff. Let's go. Oh, this wasn't even a mongrel. This is just a regular null. Need 2 more of the mongrels. What was that? What did he just put on me? Curse of Thule? Spirit reduced by 2. We should still probably think about training staffs. I know we don't have a staff yet, but it's not going to be long before we get one. Yeah, it's like half my mana from Mind Blast. That's crazy. We should definitely be using that a little bit more sparingly. Maybe on like named mobs and stuff, like this guy, Maggot Eye. Honestly, we don't even really need to use it that much. I mean, our wand right now is still just crazy. Like, for no mana, the wand wrecks. Wand and Shadow Word Pain together is just OP at this level. And Bubble to boot? Come on. No shot. Ah! Got caught on the fence. Alright, now we'll blast this guy. Alright, we got his paw. Let's go grab this copper ore over here. I'm feeling pretty confident. I feel like we could probably go do this quest, to be honest. But I am going to play it a little bit safe. And because we're not really in a rush, I'm not too worried about it. We can always come back for it. Or we could just skip it. I know a lot of the time I don't even do that quest. So that's an option too. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to head east. I think we can get up this way. And we'll do, we'll take out the Scarlet Friars. And we'll kill some spiders down here to the east. And after that, we'll come back to Brill and we'll do a big old turn-in. And that'll be the play. So I'm going to, it looks like it's a little bit of a journey over there. I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece out just because, I don't want it taking up too much time. And I'll meet you guys over there in just a second. I'm actually going to go head down here because it looks like this is where the majority of them are. So, yeah, I'll meet you guys here in just a moment. Alright, so I think we made it. I see Scarlet Friars, or however you say that, and Scarlet Zealots. So we should be in the right spot. And I think it's like we'll just head this way after. We'll kill some spiders. I'm gonna take them all out. I'm not playing favorites here. They're all getting blasted. They're level 8, so I'm not too concerned. They're all dropping just an abundance of linen cloth, which is great. We're gonna need that for first aid. This is gonna be a 3-pull. This one we might have messed up on. Let's go ahead and use... Ooh, they heal. No bueno. Can we get a heal off? Ooh, I think we're gonna die. Oh, and we pull one of these guys to boot. Oh, we need to renew or something. And we pull a bat. Just keep kiting. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. Got a little too cocky on that one. Just a little too cocky. To be fair, though, I didn't see that third guy when we pulled. I just meant to pull 2. It wasn't intentional. All right, round 2. Let's try it again. We don't need the zealots, but we're killing them anyway. Forgot the friars heal. Big jump there. Alright, so we just need one more of the friar, and then there's Captain Vachon. Inside the building here, I believe, that we need to kill. And if I'm not mistaken, he's surrounded by friars or zealots. I can't remember. Maybe both. Probably both. So let's be smart about this. Let's clear an escape path just in case things go south. You never know. I got 4 minutes left on my Power of Fortitude. Might as well rebuff now before we forget. It looks like that's pretty much it. I don't think we need to take those guys out because we can always hug this wall. I think we're gonna be okay. There's copper over here. Let's grab this too before we get started. Okay, yeah, so if kind of shit hits the fan here, we can just head out back this way and hug the mountain and go left. And that'll be our escape plan. I don't think it will, though. Actually, it might, because I just realized that someone was just in here, and stuff is actually going to start respawning now. I mean, I knew it looked light. I knew it did. So I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like 2 guys right over here. Actually, maybe we can use this to our advantage. Is this guy up? No, he's not, but we can take out this friar so that when he does spawn, it's one less guy to deal with. Okay, now we just gotta wait. We'll go kill things in the meantime. Maybe we'll go take out a couple spiders. We'll come back in just a second. I remember this quest kind of sucking too. Drop rate on these web spider venom sucks. I do remember one time I got it like really fast though, so maybe we'll get that lucky. Not a good start. Not looking good. Kill this guy, then we'll circle back to Captain Vashon. I want to make sure that we get him before the friar that we killed spawns back. Because that friar will heal him. Yep, see, here's the 2 guys I was talking about. I knew it. Actually, way more than, yeah. It's a lot, actually. 2 guys here, too. Let's grab this guy before he... Oh, too late. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. Yeah, definitely too late. That was like a split second too late. Did you guys see that? That's crazy. That friar spawned, like, as I casted Mind Blast. Well, luckily, she didn't heal him. So that's good. That wasn't too terrible then. Okay, it looks like we got a copper ore that spawned over here. Let's grab that and then we'll head back to the spiders. Lots of copper. Digging it. Doesn't look like we're gonna get 2 levels this episode. Looks like we're just gonna get the 1. It's alright though. It's definitely going to slow down eventually. So after we do this quest, I guess we'll just hearth. I don't see any reason not to. Where's the copper ore here? Obviously not up that way. How do you get up there? Oh, around this way. Lots of spiders too. That's perfect. Dang, we haven't even got one of these yet. Really? This drop rate sucks. I was gonna pull that other spider, but we're super low on mana. Let's drink. It's actually the first time we've drank in a long time. All that blasting. I can't believe we haven't got one of these yet. There's one, finally. It's about damn time. too. Are they actually going to start dropping now for us? That'd be great. That'd be so awesome. Yeah. Seems like this quest is very hit and miss. Like I said, I've got it before where like it happened. Like you get them quick, and then other times it's just it's not quick. Come on, give me one right here. Ah, too easy. All right, sweet. Now, oh, there's more. We gotta go kill bleeding horrors. We should be able to knock this quest out. We only have to kill 16 guys. We have kill 16 guys in 9 minutes. I think that's doable. We can do it. We still. I'm at 51 minutes, and we haven't cut out the couple travel time pieces that we did either. So that's some extra time back in. So we should be able to do this quest easily. And I'm not too concerned with the time. Like I said, if we go a few minutes over, it's not a big deal. I just try and like to keep the episodes around 1 hour, preferably. We're gonna aggro this stuff, so we might as well take it out. More skins for us. Nice. Nice. Alright, this quest is pretty easy. Unless everything's dead, we shouldn't have a problem here. It's a 55 orc warrior here for some reason. What the hell are you doing, man? So that guy might make this quest difficult because I don't know why he's here killing mobs. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's so fun to do. It's kind of pointless to do when you're fighting one thing, but it's fun. It's fun. Vayne, we must get it. No stone left unturned. That's how the saying goes, right? Whoa, okay, hello. I don't know why I was expecting nothing to be up here. Alright. We got it. It's ours. It's ours. Lots in this one. Nice full inventory again. Alright, we gotta get to killing. Gots to finish this quest. These guys hit pretty hard. I was gonna pull multiple, but I feel like with them being 9s and 10s, they're smacking me pretty hard. So we'll just go slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. What's with all these 60s? What the hell is going? Is it like a Scarlet? Are they like running people through Scarlet Monastery, like selling boosts or something? That's probably what's happening. That's why there's all these people here. Only thing I can think of. So once we do this quest, copper ore, it's just spawning all over the place here. Yeah, once we do this quest, we'll head back. We'll head back to Brill. At this point, I don't know if it's really worth her thing. We probably still will. Pretty close to town, though. Alright, 3 more bleeding horrors and 1 more wandering spirit. And we're outie. We're almost level 11 too. That's pretty cool. Definitely slowing down a little bit. I can feel the curve now. Two levels to getting 1. So we went from 8 to 10 last episode. And now we're going from 10 to 11 this episode. It's quite the difference. Last one. Let's blast him up. Ooh, and we get a green from this. We can sell that. For sure. 3 stam. Oh, yeah. For sure. A level 7 sword. We could definitely. I bet you anything we sell that. Alright, let's grab this copper ore real quick before we head out. Two copper ores? Hell yeah. Oh, I got gypped on that one. Only one? You're kidding. Good thing there's two. Get rid of these legs. Only one in that one too? That's crazy. What's... Someone coming through just tapping? Yeah, I'm not gonna hearth because we gotta go turn this quest in to Deathguard Linea on the road right here, and it's really not far away at all. See, how are we doing on time? We're at an hour and 1 minute, and by the time we cut out everything we need to cut out, we should be exactly where we want to be. I feel like most of the time I'm pretty alright with eyeballing the time frames on these. I've been kind of on the money a good amount of times with this, so I trust my instincts. And like I said, if we're a little over, we're a little over. It's not the end of the world. And so there's level 11.
What would you ask?
Can't train anything with our skinning yet. Is there a vendor over here? It doesn't look like it. So let's head back to Brill. Level 60 Orc Warrior. A lot of junk to sell. Was that a mage? Oh, yeah, it must have been. She had frost armor on. I don't think I've gotten any buffs from anybody yet, which is I'm a little offended. People don't. Is it because I'm dead?
I haven't got all day.
Or undead, I guess I should say. Is this a better cloak? It is a better cloak.
Beware,
Let's equip
our
that.
enemies abound.
Nope, not that.
I am forsaken.
I'm gonna sell one of those, or two of those actually, because we're not gonna use them. Okay.
Goodbye.
Speak quickly.
So at War with the Scarlet Crusade, this must be an additional follow-up to that quest. Take the pants because they sell for more. And the leather boots because they also sell for more. Ton more quests in here. Speak with Deathguard Linea and present Severin's orders to Bethor Ice Shard in the Undercity. So we have to go back to the Undercity now. Bring Johan's special drink to the captured mountaineer. I don't know where the captured mountaineer is. Let's go into the cemetery. Looks like we gotta turn in Doom Week quest. This guy Pat's, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's over here.
What does the shadow will?
Okay. And then I guess we'll go turn in this other quest in Brill, and then we'll head over to, what's her name? Deathguard Linnea? Yeah. Back over by the skinning and leatherworking trainer. And we also have another quest to go into Undercity, so maybe we'll do that next episode, because that's going to be a little bit of a trek. Got quite a bit to smelt as well. Is this person downstairs? Yes, it is. I raise my brew and hope to be rid of the likes of you. Cheers, you no good scoundrel, Sourless. And that just straight up kills him.
What do you require?
Sell all this stuff too.
Goodbye.
Try and keep it clean. Alright. Last thing I want to do before we call it a day is I want to go talk to Deathguard Linnea real quick. Just real quick. Turn in this last one. See what she wants. She'll probably give us a follow-up. And at this point, guys, I think we're kind of getting to the point where we're going to start doing the last little breadcrumb quest here in Brill. Tearsfall Glades. It's going to start giving us quests to go to Silverpine.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Go here, go back there, go here, go back there. Alright. For the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and just skip ahead just a minute or two so we get back to this person in Brill that she just literally just is sending us back to. Okay, so we made it. It's sending us back to Magistrate Severin.
I am forsaken.
Because my auto accept and stuff, I don't even know what's going on with a lot of this stuff. But we're here. We did it. We completed all the quests. We hit level 11. We actually have another talent point. Let's throw that back in our one specialization there. And we're done for the day. That's a wrap. Let's log out here so we make sure we get a little bit of rested XP. And yeah, no, that was a good run. I mean, we didn't get as much done as we probably could have, I guess. We spent a lot of time at the beginning doing all that housekeeping. I'm confident that maybe if we wouldn't have done that, we probably could have got level 12 or at least really, really, really close. But it didn't happen today, and that's all right. It's not always going to happen, especially later down the road when we're probably not even barely getting a level. But yeah. That's going to be it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace out.